Okay. What is it? 9:55. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for one more. We're gonna go for one more today. The next one is Facility 4028. Hello.
The Federation Council has authorized the release of the Founder from the detention facility where she is currently being held. I need someone the Founder will respect to complete the transfer. You're the best candidate for the task. I don't expect any problems. But I didn't expect Jem'Hadar from the past to crash the board conference either. So take my recommendations with a grain of salt. The important thing is the safety of Aaron and the Founder. We need their help if we want to end this standoff without more bloodshed.
Oh, gee, that's gonna go well. That works. I think Ayala is in, yeah, it's in the Beta Quadrant. Gonkra Nebula, what the hell? New Kentar. Huh. Last one was number 7. I don't know. I think it was like either number 7 or number 8. Transwarp. It's mission starting location. Yep. I wish that I could turn off the UI on console. That's one of the first things that I really missed, was the ability to just turn off the UI and take a picture. So, Cryptic, if you're watching, please. All right. Captain, we've arrived at the designated coordinates. I'm detecting a large structure on the asteroid. We'll need to approach before we can hail them. Approach and hail Facility 4028. Last one was number 8. Hello, your authorization to visit has just come through from Starfleet Command. That is a Discovery-era uniform with a Discovery-era vest. That is not the holographic warden that I'm about to be speaking to down there. One of the first things I see, and this mission's already broken. Oh, at least he's a hologram. Wait, did they replace the holographic warden with a Discovery-era character? Why? Yeah, that's a Discovery-era warden, but he's also a hologram. Why? He's got the holographic... He's got the holo blip. Like, what's going on? We don't get many visitors here, so this is quite an occasion. However, we are detecting 2 ships in orbit. Why is there a Jem'Hadar vessel? We have a Vorta guest. Wayun is here to see the Founder. That is most irregular, Admiral. Very well, I will permit you to beam down with one of your officers. The Vorta, however, will have to remain on his ship. Come speak to me, and if everything is in order, I will allow him to enter the facility. Alright, Wayun, I need you to sit down and shut up.
The Founders are wise in all things.
I'm regretting initiating this conversation immediately.
The Dominion has endured for over 2,000 years, and we will continue to do so.
Okay. Yeah, they're changing too many characters. I made contact with Facility 4028.
Excellent. I'm ready to beam down immediately. The Founder has been trapped among solids for far too long, and the Great Link is diminished without her august presence. There's the matter of our transporter signal, however. The station is blocking it. Perhaps you can enlighten me here? I'm beginning to feel unwelcome.
I'm here to reach a mutually beneficial solution.
Sudden way you in your ears. It's not that you're unwelcome, but there are security concerns.
Security concerns? Really? You and I both know that the Dominion could conquer this facility if we so desired. And yet here we are, observing the peace. I'm sure Starfleet has a number of clever defenses here. But as we've proven in the past, even your best defended locations are vulnerable to a squad of Jem'Hadar warriors.
I'm here to reach a mutually beneficial solution.
William, just wait here until I speak to the Warden.
Very well. I'll wait. You do understand that my patience is not an endless commodity, yes? When it is exhausted, I'm afraid we shall enter a more unpleasant stage of our relationship. Let us hope the situation is resolved before that occurs.
Alright. No, no voice to Warden, no! Wayne's not happy, but he's agreed to wait. We are ready to transport on your orders. One would assume, like, he was voiced in the Discovery mission, so he should be, if they're going to replace him, then he should at least be voiced here. But I think we've conclusively proven by this point that Cryptic really hasn't given that much of a shit about these missions. They really haven't, they're really not up to the level of quality that you should expect. Which is to say, they are hilariously broken and not in the fun way that later missions are. Captain, the Warden is waiting for us in Isolation Zone A. According to the information we received, if we follow the blue line, it should lead us right to him. So why does this place look the same as an installation that is over 150 years older? And why does it look so dirty?
Antechamber A.
Hello, Lonnie Manella. Please, CBS, just hire Lonnie.
Must report to the Warden. Follow
I got.
the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
I gotcha. Please, CBS, just hire Lonnie Manella to do the computer voice because she is.
Access restricted.
She is so dead on.
Access restricted.
To Majel Barrett's intonation that it's actually a little spooky.
Authorized visitors must report to the Warden. Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A. Processing Zone A.
See, they're all like Makograms. They're hollow Makos.
ISIS access granted. How may I assist you?
I am ISIS, the Inmate Security and Information System.
Authorized visitors must report to the Warden. Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
I'm getting to it. Visitor Drake Person recognized. Visitor authorization verified. Access level 2 authorized. Welcome to Facility 4028. Please report to the Warden before proceeding into the facility. Okay, lower force field, extend
You may
walkway.
proceed.
Sorry, I just had a flashback to Halo with this thing.
Isolation Zone A. Authorized
What?
visitors must report to the Warden. Follow the blue
But
line to Isolation Zone
you are
A.
not. You are not. You are not you, sir. You do not look like you are supposed to look. You're supposed to be one of these guys, but just without a helmet.
Authorized visitors must report to the warden. Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
I do not. Why? Of all the things to change, and in a mission and in a series of missions where so much is broken and not fixed, of all the things to change, why this? And you didn't even voice him.
Authorized visitors must report to the warden. Follow the blue line to Isolation
What can you tell
Zone
me
A.
about Facility 4028? Not many people know about this place, and that is intentional. We are a Federation penal institution designed to house the most high-profile and most dangerous prisoners. Most are quite violent or disruptive, but a few are targets for attack that we need to keep here for their own safety. Because of the danger, this facility is almost completely staffed by photonic personnel. There are only a handful of humanoids authorized to work here. 5, now that Counselor
Authorized
Fair has
visitors
left
must
us.
report to the
And
warden.
even they
Follow
aren't
the
present
blue
at the
line to
facility full
Isolation
time.
Zone A.
What should I call you? Is just the warden? A bit disconcerting, isn't it? I understand that the EMH Mark I had the same problem. But in this instance, instead of the programmers forgetting to give me a name, it was intentional. They thought that I would be less approachable, and therefore our guests wouldn't consider me to be a target for manipulation. Or perhaps it was their little joke. You've met ISIS? I find it quite intriguing that our computer received a name, but I...
Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
I get it. I find it quite intriguing that our computer received a name, but I and the rest of the photonic staff did not. I'm here to see the founder. Oh, really? That is quite unusual. I thought you were the Starfleet representative I requested to speak to inmate 53160. He's been waiting for quite some time. I'll need to verify your authorization to see the founder, and that will take a few minutes. Until then, would you be willing to speak to inmate 53160? He's an isolation
Authorized
ward...
visitors must report to the warden.
Oh my god!
Follow the blue line to Isolation Zone A.
He's in Isolation Ward A. You can get there from this area. Jeez.
Extending walkway.
Maybe they just had the same file name for the warden and didn't realize and simply replaced it. No, that does sound like cryptic.
Inmate 98639.
Must be exit technology. Must be accompanied by rapid response team at all times when out of cell. Infiltrator impersonating Captain Tivix of the USS Cochrane, removed from ship along with 3 other Undine on stardate 73967.3, which is a reference to a mission that is no longer in the game. It was a mission I think was called Suspect or something like that. Testing of isomorphic capabilities remains inconclusive. Remanded to Facility 4028 for detention and debriefing. Refer to Order 54937 Drake 6 for details. That is because Franklin Drake was testing you. He used the Undine attack to like test you, whether or not you were the sort of people who Section 31 could use. So I always picked Drake, so it pissed him off. Because fuck Section 31.
Inmate 53160.
Life with the possibility of parole. Oh yeah. Poor Amar Singh. I remember when Children of Khan was a thing, the cryptic said was totally gonna happen. Notes, a brilliant scientist who has dedicated himself to creating a perfect species through gene manipulation, 2 prior convictions for illegal experimentation and performing illegal genetic enhancements, expert in multi-species augmentation, apprehended on Hatoria by Starfleet officers after joining forces with Klingon Ambassador Bavat to perform genetic experiments on Gorn and Klingon subjects. So, how you doing? That's, ugh, that bed looks hard as a rock. They, like, have... That's all you get is a light and some, like, stuff on the floor. Because, look, this place looks pretty poorly lit. The reason for removing the old missions that they gave was that they weren't up to the quality of the newer ones. I'll give you a moment to process that, based upon what we found so far. Is this some kind of joke? I asked for a representative of Starfleet to explain why I must continue my research, and they send you? The one who put me here? I see now that this was an exercise in futility. Your mind is too small to understand anything I have to say. Why should Starfleet let you continue your research? Genetic manipulation is illegal. I'm going to go with option A. You're a psychopath. Safety first. Roll, roll, roll. I did as you asked. May I see the founder now? Of course. I've verified your authorization and granted permission for your Vortifriend to transport as well. However, he must remain outside the isolation zones. I realize this is an unusual situation, but security protocols must be maintained. We're losing our most famous inmate. I suppose I should be a little sad, but it's not like she was very easy to get to know. She's very different from our other inmates. I don't suppose that she is much use for us. The founder is being held in Isolation Zone B. If you follow the red line into the facility, you'll pass through main holding and then another processing area. Beyond that is Isolation Zone B. Yeah, we just witnessed.
Zone A.
We just witnessed the quality content. Oh. Oh, God, here we go. Speaking of quality content, broken pathing. My boss is unable to walk through an open doorway. This is the kind of quality content. Well, I'm going through this without a medic. Thanks, Cryptic. Lima, you just join us whenever you feel like. You just, come on. There we go. Sorry, we united to take care of something.
The founders are wise in all things.
They never do. The last time I went through this, never teleported over to me. They were stuck.
Did you know your psychographic profile is required reading for all Vorta field supervisors? It's quite a fascinating study. To say you've had an unusual career would be an understatement.
You mean all 1 year of it, according to Cryptic? Follow me, I'll take you to the founder.
I'm happy to hear it. Despite the delays, you're fulfilling your end of the deal adequately. I would like to remind you that the safety of the founder is now your responsibility. If she is harmed, the Dominion will have no choice but to respond. I think you'll find that Karo Khan will be the least of your problems if that occurs.
Let's go. They did a good job in the lighting in this place. You can teleport buffs to you now, at least on PC you can. Oh, how do you do that on PC? That's new.
Main holding.
So there's actually a lot of teasers.
Inmate 51099.
Pearl, diaplan, non-replicated food. Bite restraints must be in place at all times and out of cell. Tactical officer and battle leader of Gorn vessel. Captured by Starfleet personnel in a Regulus system. Convicted of a murder of 17 non-combatant civilians in attack on SS Celestia. Remanded to New Zealand penal colony. Why would you send him... Why would you send the deadly Gorn tactical officer to paradise? Picturesque New Zealand. Oh no. Oh no, he attacked everybody there. Not eligible for prisoner exchange. Why would you do that?
Inmate 72604.
Alabant. Let's see, hostile telepath. Requirements, holographic interface only. Apprehended on Lesepia. Convicted of hostile telepathy, mind control, and attempted murder of Central Bank of Lesepia official. Suspected of 8 attacks on financial officials in Bullion sector. Previous conviction for mind control and robbery on Capella 4, where he used telepathy to read the minds of a Janus mining manager and gained access codes to the company's Topoline vaults. I am not going in there.
Inmate 91407.
Interactions with other inmates must be monitored. By Warden. Commander of a True Way strike team that attacked colony on Calistran 2. Convicted in fatal bombing of amusement center in Lacarian City. Suspected in string of attacks on Bajoran freighters and attempted infiltration of USS Epirei. Incarcerated at Facility 4028 at request of Cardassian government. All communications about inmate 91407 must be reviewed by Amara Larnian at the Cardassian Ministry of Justice. I have a feeling like half of these are references to missions that aren't in the game anymore. I'm going to check out the ones over here.
Inmate 79478.
Princep Khan. Interactions with other must be monitored. Warden exit must be approved by Warden. Leader of the Radical Augment. I was just talking about this. Radical Augment group known as the Children of Khan. Born 2374 on Mars, underwent accelerated critial neural pathway engineering on Adigian Prime at age 8. Further enhancements to physical attributes, reflexes, vision, and stamina followed 2 years later. Subject exhibits extreme antisocial and psychopathic tendencies. Bipolar symptoms may be due to difficulty processing neural input. Manipulative to an extreme degree. Caution is recommended in all interactions. This was originally going to be what the game used to have as raids, like special task forces. Like, he was going to be the big villain for one of them. It was going to be called Children of Khan, and it never got made. Remanded to Lowe's Institute on Stardate 70773.7, that's a lot of sevens, for long-term therapy. While there, led to patient uprising that resulted in the deaths of all staff on site. The patients, now calling themselves the Children of Khan, then attempted to enter Romulan space. Apprehended on Stardate 84310.7, Mira is too dangerous to be housed in a psychiatric facility. Remanded to Facility 4028 until suitable arrangements to make a transfer possible. That was probably the plot of that special task force that we will never get to see.
Inmate 79962.
Hey, Taurus. Taurus made a deal with the Iconians, blew up her own home planet. Commander of the Romulan warbird IRW Hakona and present at the discovery of this planet Iconia. Appointed as second in command to Fleet Commander Tomalak in 2382, defected to Imperial Romulan State a year later. Commander of remaining Romulan military forces after destruction of Homeworld, named Praetor in 2394, deposed by Sayla, because of course she was, because Taurus is an idiot who got her own home planet blown up. Kind of wish we had a fleet holding that used this kind of interior set. I like the design quite a lot. Yeah, it does look nice. Too bad, as of the Age of Discovery stuff, it is also like 150 years old now. Okay. They managed to pass through the door. That is something to be concerned about on this map. Hey, Wei-Yun. I mean, if you want to, like, get lost, I'm okay with that, too.
Processing Zone B.
I'm totally okay with you, like, getting lost and disappearing forever.
You may proceed.
I like to think it's just the same design.
Isolation Zone B.
Fair enough, but it's still in use, like, over 150 years later.
Extending walkway.
What is going on with the lights here? Getting some bad flicker.
Inmate 91856.
Class 9, pending Tholian environmental protocols. Jammers must be active in inmate cell. Found in escape pod on stardate 86187.4, brought to Deep Space K7 for medical treatment. While there, attempted to download information on ship movements and military capabilities from Starfleet database. Held at Facility 4028, pending completion of negotiations with Tholian government for repatriation. Oh, you xenophobes, you.
Access granted.
Unknown changeling class 10. Level 8 force field in effect at all times. Visitors must be approved by Warden and Federation Council. Outside communications restricted. Inmate not allowed out of cell. Leader of Dominion forces during the Dominion War. Surrendered to Federation custody after signing of Treaty of Bajor. Rehabilitation and therapy efforts have been ineffective. Medical personnel not equipped to deal with changeling physiology. Utilize subroutine Bashir 9-8 before any examinations.
Access granted.
Access to force field controls granted. Please lower the force field. Why are we letting her go? This accomplishes nothing, and it lets an unrepentant genocidal maniac loose.
What do you want, Solid?
Oh, at least they got Salome Jens to voice it in this mission.
Time is meaningless. I will endure.
Founder, we have a situation at Deep Space Nine.
Since you are here asking for aid, your dilemma must be serious. At least for you. What are you prepared to offer in return for my assistance? And what guarantee do I have that you will fulfill your end of any bargain we might reach? I have little trust for your kind, and with good reason. What is that human saying? To learn about a people, learn how they treat their prisoners? I have been here for many years, and I have learned much in that regard. Solids are irrational, fearful creatures. You cannot be trusted. Time is meaningless. I will endure.
Why did you choose to surrender to the Federation?
My captivity was the price I paid for the life of my people. We were dying, infected with a virus created by Starfleet intelligence. Odo cured me, but when I linked with him, I knew that he needed his justice. Otherwise, he would have stayed with the Solids, stayed with that woman. Therefore, I surrendered myself so he would take the cure to the Great Link. Once he joined it, I knew he would never leave. I am immortal. A few years here is a minor inconvenience. Those lost years are worth far less than the prizes I've gained in return. Time is meaningless. I will endure.
Ouch. Avorta came here with me. I will take you to him.
Then you mean to release me? Interesting. The price of my freedom, I trust, will not be insignificant. I will trust you, despite my inclination to do otherwise. I will return to the Great Link and to Odo. We have much to discuss. Lead the way. I wish to see what you solids have in store for me after all these years.
Oh, what goes down in Tenebris Torquent was so cathartic.
Founder, your ordeal is at an end.
Wayoon, your line lives on. Good. Let us leave this place.
Founder, we have taken DS9 in your name and are prepared to extend our campaign throughout the quadrant. Give your blessing to our victory. We are yours to command.
No.
I know you, Karakan. Your fleet failed us in the battle for Deep Space Nine. We lost because you did not arrive.
The fleet was diverted passing through the anomaly. We did not...
I need soldiers, Karakan, not excuses. You failed the Dominion once. I will not give you the opportunity to do so again.
No! It can't! Ah! Attack! Kill everyone but the Founder! We are dead! We go into battle to reclaim our lives!
I think not. Did you really think I came here alone? Loyal Jem'Hadar! Defend your god! Kill these traitors!
Oh, we're still using the funky Jem'Hadar.
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged.
Captain, I've lost contact with the Woglinde. I'm detecting power failures all over the station and there are signs of weapons fire. But there's something blocking my sensors. I can't get a complete reading. We're near the secondary ISIS core. That might be the best place to determine what's happening and what we can do to get back to the ship. Okay. This way.
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged. Antechamber B. Secondary ISIS core.
ISIS is offline. No shit. Okay. Security override.
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged.
I'm sorry, it is not possible to override emergency protocols at this time. Primary ISIS core is offline. The secondary core has limited functionality. Until order is restored, Facility 4028 is in lockdown. Holomatrices are offline, communications are blocked, a transporter inhibition field has been activated, and the shuttle bay is protected by a Class 10 force field. Shit. What do I need to do to restore the primary ISIS core? 2 protocols are accepted to restore order in the case of a catastrophic event in the facility.
ISIS is offline. Emergency protocols engaged.
I get that. If prisoners are subdued using either lethal or non-lethal protocols, you will then be able to reboot the primary ISIS core. Yeah, non-lethal.
Non-lethal option selected.
Subdue prisoners and then tag them.
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
All right. Well, I think this is a situation that calls for a shotgun. I think this is a situation that calls for an actual shotgun. Yeah. Yes, I will set my shotgun to stun. Okay. Tag prisoner.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Oh, you're talking about like the thump when the Mako shotgun fires the grenades?
Secured. Transporting to against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells.
You know what? I don't think that this shotgun is non-lethal enough. I think the fucking Thompson is what we need to go with.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
I think a Thompson submachine gun is just non-lethal enough. Where the hell did they go?
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
You know, I think you guys are right. I don't think that is non-lethal enough. But I do
Weapons fire
have...
detected. Possession of weapons is a violation of facility regulations.
Do I have enough? Let's see. 60 Romulan marks, 18,000 dilate for a... Wow! Jesus! 18,000 friggin' dilithium for a flamethrower. Holy crap. Oh, it's okay. I have one. Yeah. You're right. I don't think the Thompson is non-lethal enough. I think a flamethrower should do it.
Enemy targets on sensor. Shield losing ground.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Okay. I thought like the level had unloaded or something.
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
This is perfectly non-lethal.
Prisoner secured. Transporting
Don't
to
worry,
safe
it's
zone now.
safety plasma. Exactly.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
You know what would be really safe, though? Knives.
Suppression turrets activated. Violence is against facility regulations. All inmates are ordered to return to their cells. Suppression turrets activated. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now. Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
You know, I actually think you guys are onto
Prisoner
something.
secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
I think you guys are, like, onto something. I'm approaching this from the wrong way.
Weapons fire detected.
You know, I don't think a sniper rifle. I think a sniper rifle, yeah, a high-powered sniper rifle. That's non-lethal, right? As long as I don't shoot him in the head, right? Totally non-lethal. What the hell just happened there?
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
It just doesn't do it for me, though. I think you guys are right that what would be really non-lethal? What do you guys think? Grenades or electric shock? What's the most non-lethal thing you could choose? What are you? Oh, well, Lima's got that. Grenades? I hear one for grenades. Do I hear two?
Inmates must return to their cells in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so is a violation of facility regulations.
We're going to go with grenades. These grenades are filled with mercy.
Transporting to safe zone now.
Grenade. Seconded grenades that cause electrical shocks. I wish. That would be the most non-lethal thing.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
I do have these grenades. Hold on. I do have, let's see, chain equipment. I don't have it with me. I do have freeze grenades. Those would be non-lethal as shit. I do have photon grenades. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. That is so non-lethal.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Oh yeah, the Lucari grenades would be electrical.
Transporting to safe zone now.
Oh yeah. Do I? Hold on. Where are my Lucari marks
Violence
at?
is against facility regulations.
I have
All
8.
inmates are ordered to return to their cells.
Here, I got non-lethal lightning though.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Exactly. These board-killing grenades have a stun setting. Absolutely.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
That's the reason the trigger has a smiley face painted on it.
Zone now.
Because of how completely non-lethal they are. Meet again. Now this is an interesting situation. You should return to your cell. And why would I want to do that? No one is attacking me. The facility is in chaos, and given a little luck, I might be able to stroll out the front door. By this time next week, I could be back in Klingon space continuing my research. You'll never get outside the facility. Oh, really? I know this place is a space dock. We used it when I arrived. All I need to do is get a shuttle and escape. Good luck with that shit. There's no way out, and I can't guarantee your safety unless you return to your cell. Stop your incessant yammering and let me think. You have a ship in orbit, but so do the Jem'Hadar, and there's a 90% chance that one or both of those vessels will fire on a ship leaving the facility. I could use the transporters, but there's an 86% chance that ISIS has cut off access. However, I could circumvent ISIS at approximately 33.2 minutes. Very well, I'll return to captivity, but only if you promise to report that I did so willingly. I need every advantage I can get if I am to continue my work.
Prisoner secured. Transporting to safe zone now.
Yeah, go away.
Primary ISIS core.
Okay, how do I RMRF the current hologram and bring back the old warden? Could you... You know what, Wayun? Go ahead. Stand a little close to... See if you can get, like, on your tippy toes on the edge. I would like to see you fall. I would love to meet Wayun 11. What is this shotgun? I was AFK. This is the Omega Force adapted Mako shotgun. It's basically the Federation version of the Klingon Honor Guard shotgun. It's got its primary fire is a phaser shotgun, and its secondary fire is a fucking grenade launcher that sticks to walls. It is kind of fun to use. Talk to Warden. Welcome. Is there anything I can do to assist you? Warden, speak to me. I see you as just... Ah, there it is. Diagnostic cycle complete. It took a few seconds for ISIS to bring me completely back online. I apologize for the delay. Can you take this from here? Certainly. Now that ISIS is online, getting the remaining prisoners back in their cells and settled down should be trivial. I've also contacted the closest starbase and requested an engineering team. We'll be back at peak operating efficiency in no time. Thank you for your assistance. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been here. Excellent. I'll be leaving with the Founder now.
Primary ISIS core.
We got everybody? Yep. Captain, I'm detecting multiple let me try that again. Captain, I'm detecting multiple Jem'Hadar ships, and there are more on an intercept course. My tongue is rebelling now. Hey, Alk, remember the bug where if you transported from a map while still holding forward, your character would run while dematerializing? That occasionally still happens to me on console. Captain, I'm detecting multiple Jem'Hadar ships, and there are more on an intercept course. I'm contacting the fleet at Bajor, but I don't know if... Incoming hail, sir. It's the lead Jem'Hadar ship. Karakan wants to speak with you. This won't be the interior either.
Surrender the Founder and your pet, and you will survive, Captain.
You have an actual interior now.
And I will destroy your ship.
He's bluffing. He can't harm a Founder.
I can, and I will,
That looks like...
Victory is life.
That looks untextured and messy and so horrible compared to what we have now.
Go to warp while you still can. We'll hold them off.
Ow, that was bright.
No! I will have the Founder! All ships, attack!
Shields at 47% and falling! Evasive maneuvers!
That was
Pattern
heavy.
Schultz 6! Launch torpedoes! Full spread!
Sir!
We won't be able to hold them off forever, Captain!
I'm sure Kurland was with them in spirit. A part of Kurland is always here. That could have gone, you think. But I know you did the best you could. A check of Facility 4028 shows several prisoners unaccounted for. Most will be able to pick up with ease, but there are 2 high-priority inmates missing. Taris and someone named James Fadi Mera. I don't know anything about... Oh, Cryptic, you still thought you were going to do Children of Khan. That's adorable. They were holding on to hope. Teasing Children of Khan. And it never happened. I don't know anything about Mera, but Taurus had help. An Iconian energy signature was detected near us. Look, okay. Why the fuck would the Iconians need some kind of prison riot to extract Taurus? Why would anybody with a gate need a prison riot to extract Taurus? You have an Iconian gate. You have an Iconian gate! If you have an Iconian gate and you know where a person is that you want to extract, there is no prison that can hold them. Alec, what if they were going to do it at that time either way, and the riot just happened to be a nice, convenient distraction? This is possible. It could be a coincidence. But to quote Elam Garrick, I believe in coincidences. Coincidences happen every day. But I don't trust a coincidence. Rescue teams are already in the Ayala system looking for survivors from the battle. The Jem'Hadar took some hits too, but from what we know, Karukhan made it back to Deep Space Nine. This isn't over yet. This will end in a massive... Are we... What if they were going to do it at that time either way, and the... Oh, I already read that. Can we customize our Jem'Hadar now? Does anybody know if the Jem'Hadar Boff can be customized? You don't think he can? Okay. Vendor trash it is. It does. Worse than anything I have. The shit. I am randomly hearing TOS era. Okay, now I just think I'm going crazy. Well, we all knew this day was coming, though. Alright. Say 4.5 hours. That is definitely going to be it for me for now. Oh, I need to get up and move around. Whether you're watching on Twitch or you're watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. We all heard that TOS teleport. Okay. Just worried I was going crazy. Just so you know, I'm being chased by an Enterprise J and a Sona collector at the Earth Space Dock. This game is such a clusterfuck.